Hey everybody, this is Dalek44 giving you a long-awaited update on the progress of my channel. And first off, I apologise for not putting out as many videos as I have in December last year, but it's all for very reasonable reasons. There's my job, because I've got to earn the money for this stuff. There's decorating my new house, since we're still doing that. A bit of laziness on my behalf. Doing some other things in the real world, and a bunch of other things that I'm sure none of you give a shit about because this is not a new actual video. But I thought I'd give you this little update as well as a little something for future stuff. So I definitely got more reviews planned, but for the rest of this year it's going to be more special reviews, like what I was doing last year, because as I said, I'm still decorating and I just haven't found much time outside of that and my laziness to do a full series. But next year we're definitely going to get a full series of reviews. So don't worry, the review series is still going to continue because I have lots more ideas and things I want to review. And Second Code is going to continue as soon as I get myself sorted out and all that junk. And oh, and here's the really big announcement that I made this video for. I need your help, guys. Yeah, that's something you don't hear very often. Dalek44 asking you guys for help. Well, you remember a few years ago when I announced my new Second Code spin-off series, Millie and Melody Smith's Adventures? Well, I'm in the process of writing that. In fact, I've got episode 1 already written and ready to go into production and go into recording once I'm ready. And I'm in the stage of writing episode 2, but I need more voice actors for this series. And I know what you're thinking. Dalek44 needs new voice actors, but he and Boris Van Gogh do a majority of the voices, don't they? Well, yeah, that's the thing. The two of us do a majority of the voices in the Dalek44 universe. And even though we're extremely talented, handsome, pretty, and pretty much running the whole channel at this point, there's only so many voices we could do at this point. So obviously I'm going to be voicing the characters that I already voice, and Boris Van Gogh is going to be doing the voices of Unikitty, Millie and Melody, Pingy, Jessica, and all that other characters that she occasionally voices. But I thought I'd give myself and her a break from doing new voices and give you guys the chance to step in and contribute your voices to some new characters I'm going to introduce to the series. Now obviously in the sneak peek I gave you a sneak peek of the new character Mr. Sim, who's obviously a parody of the red guy from Cow and Chicken. And as you know from that sneak peek video, I'm going to be doing the voice for him. But I want to give newcomers a chance to show their voices in Second Code universe for a change. So I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to do some auditions for the selected characters that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some pictures of these characters that I need voices for, talk a little bit about their personalities and which other characters they may be based off of, and then I'm going to let you guys do some auditions for said characters. And once you've recorded your auditions, if you want to participate, then you can put a link to the video in the comments section below and just show me your auditions. And if you want to voice more than one character, then feel free to audition for more than one. I just want to get a lot of more people involved. So without wasting more time, here's the list of the characters that I need voices for. There's Sid Hawkins, a very bubbly and sweet girl and a very nice friend to Millie and Melody. She enjoys various activities and is into trying new things. And for those of you who haven't caught on yet, she's based off of Sid Chang from The Loud House and the Casa Grandes. While I was writing the first episode, I just really wanted to create a character that was like Sid Chang because I love that character. So if anybody wants to have a try at auditioning for her, then feel free to. And it doesn't 100% matter if she sounds exactly like Sid Chang or not, just as long as it's a sweet, bubbly voice, and someone who can really do a range of emotions and funny voices like Sid Chang does in Casa Grandes. So yeah, anything above those would be really suitable for her. There's Nikki, a teenage friend of the girls who's quite cool and very much based off of Nikki from Casa Grande, so anybody who can do a voice similar to her or a coolish kind of voice would be really good for this character. And I'm also going to make her a little bit of a mixture between Nikki from Casa Grande's and a little bit of Wendy from Gravity Falls. So if you'd like to make her sound like Wendy from Gravity Falls if you can, that would be a really nice touch as well. Feel free to do whatever voice you think's fit for her. There's Elizabeth, aka Lizzie, the brain boss of the school. And she's as I said, a brain bots, but she's also really nice. So I'm thinking perhaps a Lisa Loud type of voice for her, you know, where she has that funny lisp. But even if it doesn't sound completely like Lisa Loud, then it'd be fine as long as you can do a lisp for her. I think that would be really neat. There's Ronald, aka Ronnie, the cool kid of the group. And he likes to think of himself as a cool, fearless kid, but he actually does have a lot of fears in him. He tries to be sort of cool and fearless around his friends, but at the end of the day, he's just a bit of a nervous wreck from time to time. And then we got the Hetz girls, who I'm sure a lot of you will know is based off of the girl band from Scooby-Doo. But this has Marceline as the main guitarist, so anybody who can do a good impression of Marceline from Adventure Time would be much appreciated. There's Luna Hawkins on drums, Sid's older sister, who I'm hoping to sound like Luna Loud from the Loud House. And then there's Sid Shades on the keyboard, who's a cool, sweet girl and also the love interest of Luna. So any voice would be fine for her. And there's Miss Simmons, the main school teacher of Millie and Melody School. She's a really nice, friendly teacher who wants the best in her students and wants to give her students the best education, but is really nervous around her boss. And that being Mr. Jameson, the headmaster of the school. And if you could tell by the picture, he's inspired by Jonah J. Jameson, portrayed by J.K. Simmons in the Spider-Man movies. So anybody who can do a very good J.K. Simmons impression would be much appreciated for this character. I think it would really work, and I really wanted to make a character that was like Jameson because he's one of my favourite parts of the original Spider-Man movies. And I think it'd be a lot of fun to write for this type of character. Then there's Billy Hawkins, Sid and Luna's baby brother. And for him, I want him to be quite like Lily Loud from the Loud House, you know, when she was a baby rather than a toddler. So anyone who could do a really cute baby voice for Billy would be really nice. I look forward to hearing those in the auditions. And then there's Porky Pig. Big surprise though, I randomly decided to have Porky Pig be one of the teachers at Millie and Melody School. So yeah, anyone who can do a Porky Pig impression would be much appreciated. I mean, I'm sure I could probably do it, but I'm sure there's loads of other people out there who could probably do it better than I can. So feel free to show me your Porky Pig impressions and then I can decide which one I like the most. But if you don't get the part for Porky Pig, then don't feel too sad because there'll be loads of other characters that will be coming around the corner that you can audition for. But yeah, most importantly, have fun auditioning for all these characters I just listed. So yeah, those are all the new characters that I need voices for to participate in Millie and Melody Smith's adventures. So if you want to have a tryout for these characters, then record your auditions and put a link to them in the description. Put a link not in the description, what am I saying? Okay, let me start over. If you want to participate in the auditions for Millie and Melody Smith's Adventures characters, just record your auditions, more than one if you want to try and do more than one character, and then put a link to your videos in the comment section. And then I shall give them a watch and see which voices I like a lot. And if you don't make any of these characters, then don't worry, because I'm sure I'm going to be introducing a lot more new characters in Millie and Melody Smith's Adventures. So if you didn't get a part, then I'll be introducing some new characters, and then you can have a try at those characters. But for now, those are the characters that I need voices for. So if you want to take part, then feel free to do so. I could do with some more great talents in my show. So just to remind you guys, Millie and Melody coming soon, more reviews on the way, auditions needed for Millie and Melody Smith's Adventures, and I'm not dead, it's just a combination of busy and lazy. So with all that out of the way, I'll see you soon, guys. Ciao.